I also cry when I look at bunnies, but that's always been a thing. What would I be medicated for? The fuck? For being sensitive? For having a heart? Are you medicated? Damn, bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean that. 3 days after Joel's elimination at the villa. Things are back on schedule, and you're looking through the closet for an appropriate outfit, something to go with the practical challenge on the beach. I'm not crashing out. I'm just I'm like being a normal person. Polka dot romper, beach, chic. Crap. I don't know what a huda is. The fuck is a huda? Well, I guess we gotta go with the summer breeze. I don't need happy medication to wear off normal, healthy feelings. It's like if it wasn't normal for me to feel the way that I feel, then sure. But it is very normal. I would hope that I feel the way that I feel. It would suck if I didn't. That would just mean that I don't even know. Oh, and my hair. Oh, crap. Straight bob black. Ooh. Cultural appropriation or fugly bob. I can't afford the bangs. I don't think I can afford the bob. Okay. Crap. Cultural appropriation or fugly bob. Cultural appropriation or fugly bob. I guess it's the bob. Joel's last words keep bouncing around in your head. He really did just spring that confession on me. What did he No, I had enough for the cultural appropriation. I just didn't want to spend all my diamonds on the cultural appropriation. What did he expect me to do? Quit? You turn to look at yourself in the mirror, straightening your back and your bob, and putting a big smile on your face. You let your mind run free. Hi, and welcome to The One. Oh my God, she's practicing. You imagine the cameras pointing at you, contestants hanging on your every word. The fans. It's scary how natural it feels, like I was meant to chase this dream. After all the things that went wrong, this might go right. Or am I fooling myself?
Hello?
Oh my God.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
How are you? Fine, how you doing?
I'm doing. Sorry, that's somebody that I'm trying to avoid. Or am I fooling myself? Should I settle for love? His name is Otito. Oh my God, he's trying to get back. Crap. I didn't know he had that account. You think of Ben, so gentle and sweet, so stable. Kind of perfect, almost too perfect. There's a knock at the door. All right, I'll be out in a second. I've been busy. Who's Dwayne Pruitt? Talking about Dwayne? His name is Dwayne. Be confident and keep the goal in sight. You're here to kick ass and win it all. What are you doing in there? Bradley leans against the bed, arm. Ooh, nothing you should worry about. He straightens up and steps closer. I actually blocked Dwayne because he wouldn't stop saying, "Say something, please." I know the network is not your problem. Crap. And why did @Fruity Poodles ate me? Crap. I know you're giving me the brush off because I'm competition. But I'm actually a pretty interesting guy. We could be friends. You scoff. Oh, really? Yeah, ask me anything. You look him up and down, sucking your teeth. Okay. Are you really here for the yes? Why are you so suspicious of me? You show up halfway through into the shoot. Your brother was on the last season. It's suspicious. Individual time with Ben is already scarce, so there's no way you can compete at the same level as anyone else. Do you get extra time? Anything else? Okay. What did you think of last season's ending? It was fine. I'm glad they didn't bring back the secrets for this season. What about you? What about me? Can I ask you something? You glance at your clock. It's almost time to head down. Oh my gosh, I thought that was part of the... I was like, what is this? You can ask me one thing. He taps a finger against his lips. Let's see, Ken told me you're a college dropout. Tell me about that. That's nice of him. You want... Oh, crap. Crap. I'll give him the short answer. I don't even know if I like him. Sure, if that's all you got. I couldn't pickle dress. So shut up, Zelda. I couldn't manage studying and working at the same time. That and my mom didn't approve, so no help there. But this was years ago. Let's head down and send before they send that assistant up. I forgot he's my new roommate. You almost stumble, but Bradley grabs your arm. Careful. He leans down and picks his bag up from the floor. I couldn't afford any other dress. You're stepping on my stuff. You growl as you bend down to pick up a jar that rolled from the bag. Well, obviously I'm going to take the peanut butter. Do you mind? Stop leaving your stuff around for people to trip over. Sorry. Why was it a peanut? Like, what is this adding to the storyline? Michelle would never. I do miss Michelle. I can't cook. Good. That was rude. You mean? Imani chuckles and takes out 2 granola bars from her back pocket. Want one? See, now I can afford it. Crap. Yeah, you're right. We should just say no. Fine. Anyone else want one? I bet Ben does. Man, no one seems to pay him any attention. Should I go help it? Nope. I should have said yes. Please stand between the 2 tables, and can we make accommodations for you? Accommodations for what? What did the granola add to the story? This is so stupid. Ready to start recording? Yes. Welcome, everyone. It's hot out here, but it's about to get hotter. We have a special challenge for you today. Ben, can you tell us more about the background? Thanks, yes. Today you'll be making chocolate chip cookies, which are my favorite, but there's a catch. I'm lactose intolerant. No way that we're doing a challenge where it's don't give Ben the runs. Whenever I feel like having something sweet, I like to whip up a batch of these. He holds out a recipe. It's my mom's recipe. They're the best. Your challenge today is to recreate mom's cookies, but with a twist. First, the teams. She points to you. Felicity, Naughty Doss, and Ken are at table 1, and Imani and Bradley at table 2. And then the twist. Please select a secret ingredient you think will make your cookie stand out. Felicity, Naughty Doss, your team will go first. Oh, we're doing the peanut butter. We should go with the peanut butter. Raisins. Mint extract. Mini marshmallows. Ew. 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 Do not pick raisins. I feel like I could still win with the raisins. I feel like it's like an obvious choice to go with the marshmallows. But I feel like the secret is to win with the raisins. You know what I mean? Yeah, we could make s'more cookies, but we could also make raisins. Raisin cookies. I feel like we could win. The essential oil, that's peppermint extract. You ding dong. I'm actually allergic to raisins, but we'll go for these. He don't want those. He said he was lactose intolerant, not raisin intolerant. We're going with the raisins. Raisins? That's risky, don't you think? She said to make them stand out. Surprise raisins and chocolate chip cookies? That's funny and memorable. She's so me. Ken gets the bowls and prepares to measure the ingredients. Let's just find the mixture. Okay, I'll do the sugar. Just then, Imani comes over. I'm not allergic to, well, maybe I am. I don't know. I don't drink. Can we borrow your vanilla extract? Nope. Nope. There might be an opportunity for some of us to sit with Ben during the challenge. Who told you that? I overheard the showrunner say something, and then there's that thing. She points to the white screen that's been erected further up the beach. You look over. That outline looks a lot like a love seat. I think one of us will be asked to join for a one-on-one. That's true. That would be amazing. I know, right? Anyway, good luck. How come my hair is the only hair that changes? She moves back to the other sides of the set. Ken approaches, scowling after her. What did she want? Gossip. I sure hope you kept an eye on her. Did you measure the sugar? Right, that's what I was doing. Once it's creamy, I don't think I should be reading this out loud. It seems kind of... Wait, we almost forgot. You throw in the raisins. We'll keep the chocolate chips out. Felicity, Naughty Doss. The dough needs to chill for 30 minutes. What are we going to do in the meantime? While we chill, we have an opportunity for one of you. Just one of us. Okay. Alright. She pulls out her coin. Ben is very concerned that everyone is given a fair chance, so this opportunity goes to whoever wins the coin toss. She flips the coin. Oh, pop. I won! Hey, Felicity, Naughty Doss. Great to see you. He gets up. Ooh, hee, hee, hee. Great to see you too, Ben. How are you? What are we doing? Getting to know each other. Hopefully. This time I get to ask questions, though. Of course. What would you like to know? He smiles and clears his throat. I'm actually really turned off by the fact that he's lactose intolerant. I probably shouldn't have even tried. I want to know more about you, what your dreams are. Where should I start? Tell me about where you see yourself in 3 years. I'll be happily married. Yeah. That hits me right in the heart. I feel that to me, a good life is made up of elements, and it's not the same when a piece is missing. As he says this, his eyes absent-mindedly fall on your neck, and he reaches for you without thinking, carefully brushing your skin. Oh my gosh, I had flour on my cheek. I grew up with a single mom, so I learned to see things that way. Can I... You want me to throw it? You gotta give it to me. Can I ask about that? Oh, crap. I'm not ready to open up. My dad's been out of the picture most of his life. I'm sorry you feel that. To hear that, I hope you feel comfortable enough to share in the meantime. Sorry, tell me sometime. Crap. You glance over at the producer, watching from behind. Give me the toy if you want me to throw it. He keeps trying to half give it to me. You glance over at the producer, watching from behind the camera. He's back already. Let me see. Let me see. Give it to mommy. Give it to mom. Oh. I was wondering, do you want a family? It's a good question to ask on a date. I want a family. I've never really saw myself as a parent. Oh, he's not good for me. Yeah, but a family doesn't have to mean a parent. Are you humping it? I can't. Mangy. Mango. Please stop humping the game. Thank you. Mango's really into the game. Shut up. When the half hour is up and the chilled dough has been shaped into balls, you slide the baking tray in the oven and check the timer. They don't need long. We just have to check after 10 minutes. Ken doesn't answer. Busying himself. I couldn't see what he said because Mango tapped the screen. He was humping the game. Great, he's being petty about the one-on-one. Probably because Mango answered for us. After 10 minutes, the oven door. Open the door, yes. They look wet. Why are the edges so crisp? Did you turn off the oven? No. He ignores you and starts pressing the buttons. It's completely off. What's going on? It was Imani. Crap. What the bleep? We've been sabotaged. Oh crap. I should have given her my fucking... Is there other options? Is there other options? Is there other options? I can't believe this. It wasn't the raisins. It was the fact that I didn't give her my vanilla extract. And she didn't get the one-on-one, so she got jealous and she unplugged my oven. It's okay. I don't really care if I get kicked off. I'm not really into Ben. I'm just here for a good time, like Michelle. The judging goes as expected. I like the idea, but somehow they're both undercooked and overcooked. This is all Imani's work, no doubt about it. I should ignore it. I should be the bigger person now. You bite down on your feelings and focus on taking the feedback. The showrunner yells, "Cut." Okay. Tough luck, guys. Here, have one of ours. See if you can guess the secret ingredient. I bet it was the peanut butter that Bradley had me tripping over. I really want a cookie. You like to blame luck, but I don't think it had anything to do with this. You take a cookie. Ken does too, begrudgingly. What do you mean? He throws his hands up dramatically. Really? You're gonna make us say it? Wait a minute. Oh, Ken! It has nuts. I'm allergic to nuts. No! Give him the med kit. Out of my way. What does security have to do with this? He races up to Ken. Opens up the bag, pulling out an orange pen. Hold him! This is so stupid. Without waiting for anyone to respond, he pushes the patient down while Ken gestures wildly and shakes his head in protest. No! Wait! What is it now? Is he scared? I need antihistamines, not an... This is so stupid. What? Pills! He needs pills! You dig through the bag and find the box. It's clearly labeled Ken Emergency. Jesus Christ, I didn't even eat the thing! He takes the pills you hand him and he swallows them quickly. Way to overreact. You were screaming! Ken ignores him and turns to the showrunner instead. Look at my hand. This will take at least a day to look normal again. I'm as shocked as you are. I assure you, your safety is the utmost important to us. I have no idea how this happened. You are acutely aware of the fact that none of the camera operators have left their position. They're still recording. Unbelievable. Ken, you scared us. I'm so glad it's not more serious. I promise you we'll get to the bottom of this. Somehow I very much doubt that. You look at between the people gathered on the set. One of them is responsible. You have a feeling the answer's right in front of you. I could help solve this. I could win some goodwill. Yeah, 'cause it was the fucking peanut butter. Everyone turns to you. Yes. I hope it is not going to cost anything to tell them about the peanut. It's Bradley. He's the one who had the fucking peanut butter. I'm not an idiot. He had a random jar of peanut butter in our room. Wait, no, salt! Our secret ingredient was salt! Bradley didn't put any peanut butter in the cookies. Felicity Naughty Dos, you're wrong. Well, who was it then? I think we need to ask the head of security, because he's the one doing the bag checks, I think. I don't fucking know. You're unusually hands-on today. How come? The burly man looks from one side to the other. No reason. Oh, God. I like cookies. Our head of security is beyond suspicion. He was on site to keep onlookers away. I vouch for him personally. Oh, crap. Oh, Evan, no. Somebody probably mixed up the ingredients. Great, if Ken wasn't already the favorite, he sure is now. Great. Didn't expect to be back here so soon? Some of the other contestants shake their heads. The host grins and turns to the camera. We're here tonight because we have a special announcement. Oh, God. Hi, everyone. Oh, ew. Hey, everyone. What's that outfit for? I've been given the opportunity to take you somewhere very special to me. A place I like to call my home away from home. You'll need to pack your bags because we're flying out tonight. Next stop, Hawaii. We're on a private jet and we have to share seats. That's fucking weird. The showrunner comes out, stops next to you, get some sleep. Don't tell me what to do. First time on a private jet? First time on a plane, actually. Excuse me. She heads for the bathroom, but just before she goes in, she looks back, catching her gaze. She plays hard. She plays dirty. Evan chuckles. But it makes for good television. The thick curtains ahead of you move. The host leans out, looking at Evan. Daniel's drink. Evan checks his watch. This is so stupid. Thanks, I'll pass, but I need a few hours before the sun comes up. Okay. Why do they do that? Then she turns and disappears into the room beyond the fabric. Hi, baby. If you want me to throw it for you, you have to give me the toy. You can't just hold on to it like that. You just want me to... Okay. All right. Next to you, Bradley stirs. I could ask to join the host instead of Evan, or I could give Imani a piece of my mind before the cameras are back on. What time is it? Crap. Crap. I guess I should choose Bradley. Ooh, I got it. He stretches out and yawns, looking out the window. I love flying, don't you? I don't want to talk to Bradley. It's my first... We know it's your first time on the plane. Can we just go to Hawaii? He unfastens the seatbelt and stands shuffling out into the aisle. Get in. Get in where? Take the window seat. He looks expectantly at you and then nods his head. Come on. Oh, Bradley. That's so nice of you. Very kind. I have to win him back over because of the peanut butter thing. I blamed him for it. You climb into the seat and fasten your seatbelt while he settles into your seat and reclines it. Thank you. That's okay. It's your first time on a plane. You have to sit by the window so you can see everything. That was very, I don't know, chivalrous of you. I'll be your knight in shining armor if you let me. Oh, what a sweet man. He smiles flirtatiously. Maybe I will. I'm not interested in any of these people. I might be into Bradley. Maybe, yeah, maybe a little bit. I like those pecs. Why did I say that? He's gonna think I'm here for the wrong reasons. When you eventually risk a glance, he clears his throat. I guess we should get some sleep. Oh yeah. Good night. He's my roommate. I guess we're plane mates too. Oh. Hold on. It's been a few days. I think we could now do another round of Trump or Monkey. Trump or Monkey. This is a tough game. My high score is 8 out of 10. I'm going for 10 so I can get the bonus game. So if anybody knows. Okay, I can do this. Anybody? I'm thinking that's clearly a hairline. That does not look like a monkey to me. I'm getting, I think that's Trump. Come on. Yes! Yes! I did do tremendous. Next. Oh, this is where it gets tough. Oh, I hate this game. It's impossible, really. It's really impossible. It's really more of a luck thing. I really think it's Trump again. Yeah. Damn it! They'll always get you. I think this one's a monkey. I'm just getting monkey. Yeah. He's so cute. Oh, this game is terrible. Oh God. I think that's a monkey. For surezies. Damn it! That's gotta be Trump. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just, you just never, there's just so many pictures out there. That looks like a Trump hairline for surezies. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now that, I think, that's a monkey. It's just, damn it. Someday I'll win. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sorry about this. They won't let us keep playing Trumper. I guess there's a time limit on the Trumper monkey. I thought that this finger is doing the work. It's always a fail. He doesn't play about his butt scratches. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Trump. What is that? Onion rings? Oh, I'm gonna go with Trump again too. Yup. But the thing is, I'm not gonna be able to play the awesome. That's gotta be a monkey. Yeah, see, I won't let you play the bonus game because it calls you a loser instead. I don't know if he ever had a buzz cut. He's always had that slick back as long as I've been alive, at least, I think. I don't know. First time I saw him, I think I was like 10. Okay, thank God. I can do this. Oh. I know, you want to throw the... It's so wet. What happened to Daphne Dubois? I don't know who that... Oh, I think she left the... She got kicked off for being irrational. She was one of the first ones out. Oh, we're in Hawaii? He unlocks the door. Why is he always my roommate? There's 2 females and 2 males, and I always get paired up with... Why are they pairing us up like this? I just that's just not what they would do. What a view. Oh, yeah. He tosses his bags on the floor. You struggle to get your suitcase over the threshold. Stupid wheels. A hand reaches out to you. Need help with that? Oh. I don't want to be too flirty. There we go. I just need to give this a good pull. And then you can see how strong I am. Why did he say that? You grab a strand of hair from your forehead. Slight perspiration breaking out on your skin. Yeah, oh, of course. So there's a double bed. Okay, here we go. And a guest bed. Hold up. Here we go. Sorry, I didn't see you. We only just got the keys. We haven't unpacked yet. And about the beds. Yeah, there'll be plenty of time for that. Right now, you need to get into your swimsuits and come down to the beach. Am I going to be back in my mermaid scales? Oh, great. Am I going to be mermaid scales with the slick back again? Oh, no, they gave me a new bathing suit. Hold on. Ooh. You haven't surfed in years. The breeze plays with your hair and you close your eyes for a moment, breathing in the ocean. Pretty cool, isn't it? Everyone be prepared. Ken has some pretty gnarly bathing suits. Okay, no, we don't need to mention the bulge. Or is Ken gone? I wouldn't have guessed about your connection to Hawaii. How did that happen? When I was a kid, my dad would take my sisters and me with him to survey locations for new hotels. We went to Hawaii a few times and I just felt an instant connection. As I got older, I became more aware of the culture and the history of the islands. The industry is destroying what tourists come here to experience. It's very woke, Ben. I didn't know. That's awful. Yeah, that's why I wanted to come here for the show, to bring attention to Hawaii's beauty, but also its challenges. The showrunner calls out. Almost ready. Can everyone make their way into position? I think that maybe they just didn't want to get canceled on the one. What's the challenge, surfing? He smiles knowingly but doesn't get the chance to respond. Ben, come, I need you over here, come on. Is that a hair on your screen? Yeah, that's Minky. Actually, no, that's Sabi's. Yep, there's Ken's bathing suit. I'm telling you, he likes to keep it cheeky. I'm sorry, it's my kitty witty boo-boo bear. You look back over your shoulder at Ben. He's such a sweetheart, and I think he really likes me. Ben is a catch. In person, he's attractive, personable, and kind, and yet... Yeah, I'm not really into him. No, don't dwell. Don't limit yourself until you reach that crossroad. I don't like confident women. She's mean. She's been mean to me. The host has arrived. You steal a glance over your shoulder. I need to talk to her too. My hand is fine, by the way. Oh, he's so passive-aggressive. Oh, fine, are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, I got +1. I'm feeling nicer today than I was yesterday. Well, that's nice of you to say, but thankfully I have it under control. I'm the one who got him the life-saving pills. You got a free heart piece for your trouble. No need to guilt trip the rest of us. Oh, you're so sweet. I earned that piece. That production assistant could have seriously injured me. Listen. As the two of them start bickering, you take a few steps back. This is not what you need right now. What are you doing? It's like he's grooming the toy. You know, when they like check for ticks on other dogs, they do that little thing with their tiny teeth. So he does with his toy. As the two of them start bickering, you take a few steps back. This is not what you... He's so sweet. This is not what you need right now. In the shade, the host is reading her notes. I need to get some input for this challenge before it's too late. She said she would help me. You glance over at the other contestants. Only Bradley notices you walking away again. Oh, Bradley's got the full suit. When you're close, she looks up from her notes. What do you want? You lower your voice. I thought maybe we could discuss. Please don't approach me like this. The last thing I need is a bunch of rumors flying around. At least tell me what the producers will look for today. Please, something, anything. She sighs heavily. Okay. Oh, she's feigning indifference. You surf, right? I have in the past. Good, tap into that. And remember, Lisa likes character. She likes those who can hold their own on screen without much prompting. So I gotta be drama. Sure, but don't think you can just copy my shtick. You need to stand out, be memorable in some unique capacity. Oh, crap. You'll be surfing today, all levels welcome. We have a few lifeguards just in case, but get out there and have fun. Oh, I have to choose a wetsuit. Maybe there'll be something memorable. Ew. I look like a bug. Oh, great. The only memorable one is the most expensive one. I think the green is cute. I mean, if we're really talking options here, I think the green one's clearly the best one. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. We're gonna go with the green. You can have a memorable personality in a less memorable suit. Along with the rest of the contestants, you wade out into the water. He looks like Iron Man. Ben, you gotta help me. I've never done this before. Oh yes, Mango says goodnight too. He's so cute. You're so cute. Yes. Oh yes. Ken struggles helplessly with his board. Ben smiles and nods. Of course, I know a few tricks to get you started. He waves. The waves lap at your knees. Yes, it's National Mango Day. Ugh. Ew. Ew. Hi, buddy. You're so sweet. I'm gonna go with confident woman this time. Hey, wait up. What do you think you're doing? She glances over at Ben. Kenneth swooped in to take his full attention. Now look at what you've done. Her wetsuit is not memorable. What about it? You're something else. Sometimes I wonder if you're more calculating than I am. Probably I don't like to lose. Neither do I. What is the point of this? Do you know how to surf? Not real. Oh, I'm supposed to help her how to surf. Great. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is so ridiculous. I would never have accepted helping her to surf. At least she doesn't look like a pickle like some people. It's like riding... Wait, what happened to my hair? What happened to my hair? What don't I see? You might have been hidden behind some coffee. But once you get going, people are drawn to you and you don't seem to realize the pull you have. You stare at her as you try to absorb her words. Thanks for the lesson. I think I know what to do out there. Wait! Oh, she left. My baby boo-boo bear. Oh, I just want to hold your hand. You start to move out, but the further you get, the less confident you feel. Keep it together. You got this. You glide up the wall of water ahead of you. The other surfers seem to hesitate. Ride the wave. Ride this wave. I'm nailing it. The thrill of it makes you reach out and touch your head above your head. Water above your head, it slows you down. The crash of the wave is behind you. I'm gonna get pulled under. I need to turn the board. Oh, flip. When you reach the beach, the crew and random onlookers applaud you. That looked incredible. What a wave! How did that feel? Pretty great. I actually didn't think I could do it, but then I did. Too bad you crashed and burned at the end. You were gonna cut that bit out. Don't worry, you look great. When all of you are back on dry land, it's time for the moment of truth. Ben, it's time. Who deserves today's only heart piece? Felicity Naughty Dos. Felicity Naughty Dos. Felicity Naughty Dos. I know you've never been, but you rose to the occasion. I can only admire that. Always a felicity, naughty das, never a Ken. 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 You look at her expectantly. As always, the close connection date is wedding themed, but Ben has asked permission to plan it. We're, of course, happy to oblige, so tomorrow make your way to the hotel kitchen for a special date. Congrats. As soon as you get back to your hut, you turn to Bradley. We need the bathroom. I need the bathroom for at least half an hour. Oh. You quickly get your suitcase and look for some new clothes. 30 minutes undisturbed. What am I doing in there? Got the runs. I'll ask for some extra towels. I'll be out of your hair. Closing the door behind you, you exhale deeply and lean up against your sink, staring into your own face. That close connection. I've always loved this part. Always a felicity, naughty das, never a Ken. You turn on the tap and splash some cold water on your face. This whole process has made me feel that love is complicated. So true. As much as I hate to admit it, love is hard. That's what my parents told me today. I called them on the phone. You turn around and look at the bundle of clothing you tossed on the ground. I need to get ready for tonight. Evan said there's a big dinner event to film before we're done for the day. Ew! Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, great. I actually did tell my parents about this game. I said that's what I'm going to go do. And then my mom gave me her password to go watch trash television, even though I don't like watching TV. Later that banquet, that evening at the... Aww, my baby. You're my sweet boy. Alongside Kenny, Monty, and Bradley, you arrive at the dinner location, beautifully positioned at the beach. They brought in extras? I'd assume it's the guests from the hotel, don't you think? You scan the other tables. A few people turn around to look at the cameras moving around the edge of the dining area, while some of the older patrons stare openly at you and the group. When the host appears on stage, however, the guests become more animated, pointed, and whispering. Of course, we're nobodies. She's the celebrity. Without being prompted, some start to clap, anticipating a show. A few of the waitstaff direct your small group to sit down near the front. I just love you so much. You're my baby. You're my sweet boy. Mommy loves you. I'll get you a birthday gift. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. I have the pleasure of introducing tonight's show. Please welcome the Kuma Hula. Ooh, he's cute. The man in a loincloth, richly decorated with leafy bracelets, thanks her and steps forward. Aloha, mahalo for being here tonight. My name is Mano. I'm the Kuma Hula at the local hula school. Local hula school. My wife and I teach current and future generations of Hawaiians the proud and vibrant art of hula. A small group of men in similar outfits prepare to join him on stage. Hula is an art form of great cultural significance for the people of Hawaii. Though through song and movement, we pass on our history from one generation to another. Ugh. He can kuma in my hula. Hola, do you hula? Sorry about my knees. Do you like them? The other men line up around him on the stage. Tonight we will perform the hula kahiko, and later my wife will show you the hula. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess they ran out of ink. Mono calls out a chant as he moves forward and backward. The others follow in a synchronized display. They slap their bare skin in tune with the drums as their voices carry through the warm evening air, entrancing the viewing guests. Ooh, this is getting good. Saucy. Okay. Oh, baby. My sweet boy. Moving their hands to the words, their meaning is conveyed through complex gestures. Always a Felicity Naughty Dos, never a Ken. You watch the dancing intensely, swept away by the atmosphere. Incredible. That was amazing. Sure, but where's Ben? He's probably hula dancing. As if on cue, the dancers part, and from the back of the stage, his question is answered. Are you eating my blanket? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. He walks across the stage and over to your table. The cameras follow him, and you sit up straight. No. Mango. Hey everyone, what'd you think of that? I've never seen men move like that before. I have. Okay, Bradley. Damn. This is so... I don't care, Ben. What did you think? I'm gonna have to pretend like I liked it. I thought... Oh, I should have paid attention. The same as Bradley. He seemed to like it. Mono is amazing, but his wife is the real star. She's won several awards. Will she perform tonight as well? I think so, but maybe we could ask. Thank you for the performance. The new troupe is very talented. Thank you. We have high hopes for this year's Merry Monarch Festival. Oh wait, it went away too fast. Is it okay for me to ask a question? What would you like to know? How long does it take to... Oh, I guess it would be better to ask if you could teach me. That shows more curiosity. My wife is better at giving introductory courses, and modern hula is probably more suitable than what I teach. The fundamentals may seem simple, but you need to think about all parts of the body at once. A short, beautiful woman joins him. He puts his arm around her. That's not what I was expecting. Aloha. Will we be seeing some of your performance tonight? Of course. I might even ask some of the audience members to join me on stage, so if you wish to try it out, be sure to let me know. I would love to join her. You notice Ben's face light up at this. Maybe this is a challenge as well. Me too. Imani leans back from her chair. You don't want to join? I don't know if it's a good idea. I might embarrass myself. I know a lot of ballroom dancing. I'll join you guys. Everything I learned about Bradley makes me like him less. Okay. I like where this is going. Who's behind the decorations? Imani? Oh, you scared me. She backs into a large potted plant and tries her best to look unconcerned. Can I help you? Are you okay? She presses her arm into her side, looking right and left. I'm fine, just hanging out. With the palm trees. Maybe I'm a plant mom, you don't know. Is there something wrong with your dress? Aw. Oh. A smile spreads across your face. The impenetrable Imani with a aww. Did the zipper break? It's just stuck. Aw. That's unfortunate. I have to be as neutral as possible. No, I'll go find them myself. I don't need this to be on camera. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the contestants of the one. Oh my gosh, yes. Come on guys, we're just gonna be doing some hula. Aw. First, the basic footwork. It looks like I'm doing a step, feet loose step. Then we add our hips. Oh crap. Am I doing good? Or is it something that I have to remember? Every hula has a story about joy, victory, praise, or love. Think of your arm, oh yes, as ribbons moving with the breeze. My hands are ribbons, yes. Oh, I got some charisma! Woo! You feel confident in your hands imitating Kaya's tempo and flow. Soon the music stops and Kaya makes a concluding gesture. That was amazing! You look at Ben standing next to the stage, smiling from ear to ear. The audience claps and whistles. Yes! Please accept this lei as a token of my appreciation. You all did very well. I hope you enjoyed taking part in our traditions. Crap. Why does he get a pink and white one? You're a natural. Oh, cause... Crap. Well, alright. Thank you. Have an amazing night. I'll see you tomorrow. Was that it for our time with Ben today? I'm not in the mood for sleeping just yet. Maybe I could get someone to take a detour with me down to the beach. Crap. Are we gonna kiss again? Hey host, are you... I just think it's funny that I haven't kissed anybody but the host. The host, hey host, are you in a hurry to get back? Yes, I have chocolate chip ice cream and reruns of House to get through. I'm very busy. You smile, shaking your head. Come on, take a walk with me. It'll be nice. She won't tell anyone her name. It's like for privacy. Yeah, when the host told me that she was leaving her job and that I could maybe have the position, for some reason my character kissed her. You walk down to the shore, the moonlit ocean moving majestically into the darkness. Take off your shoes. This is getting weird. Her feet touch this. Her feet touch the sand. Happy? Weirdly enough, yes. Don't tell me. How am I doing? There's still some kinks to be worked out, but overall you're tipped to be one of the favorites. The camera loves you. You nod, but on the inside, you're just about to burst with pride and joy. That's really nice to hear. And you, what about you? She spots another stone and picks it up, delaying her response. Then she sighs. We already kissed. So I think it was a cheeky, though. I have a meeting with Matthews when we get back from Hawaii. She'll probably up the paycheck to keep me on, but... Aw. I might throw you on the table as a replacement. That would be... Oh, I would appreciate that. Just do a good job. Show them that people would want to watch you year after year, season after season, week after week. That's what matters. I'll head back. Thanks for the chat. You watch her leave in silence. Oh. Mango, you're making me feel alone and abandoned, and that's not your... Hey, where are you? I have a headache, and it's not good. Yeah, I kind of have a thing for the host. I don't know why. Maybe if I put some treats in his little thing for him. Sorry, there's literally an ear on my table. Don't mind that. No, I don't need an ibuprofen. It's not like that. Baby. There you go. You can have half of one. This is not for kitties. It's really not meant for kitties. Edgar shows up when Edgar wants to show up. He's elusive. He's special. He's my baby boy. He does as he pleases. Sit. There you go. Yes. Go for it. Yeah, there you go. Edgar might be in here in his little basket, but I don't think I see him. No. Edgar. Eddie Betty Boo Boo be here. He also might be under the table. No. Sometimes he likes to go in the cat room. That's what I call it, but no. He's not in there. Hey. Wait, what is that? Hold on. What is this? Oh, I thought this was a moldy strawberry. Oh my god, it's just a mouse. Okay, that makes me feel better. Oh my god, I hear him. Hi, Eddie. Hey, baby. I don't know where a moldy strawberry would come from, but I didn't recognize the toy, so I had to, and he needs more water. I like to be a good mother. I don't want to be. I mean, I do want to be, but like I don't feel like it, but I have to be. Oh, probably should dump that. There we go. Here, hold on. Sorry about that. Oh, I have to put all of their dishes, all the dishes in the dishwasher, all the cat dishes and the dog dishes. I I just haven't felt like I don't feel good. I'm not talking about the ear on my table. Leave me alone. No, your cats aren't gonna make me feel better. That's the thing is I like my cats and my dog. But I don't really have the energy most of the time to talk to people like directly. Did you get it, buddy? Did you get all the treats? I accidentally overfed him. I don't know what the toy's called. It was just a pet store. I got him a toy because I love him. Do you think he's disappointed because he doesn't have any more treats in there? That makes me really sad. He'll tear it up if I leave it with him for too long, but I'm not gonna. Let me just make sure we got them all. I'd be so sad if he didn't. I know. Let me see. Let me see. I'm pursuing drag and I'm thinking I'm gonna name myself Doom Michelle. Yeah, I say go for it. Yeah, no, I'll go. I don't know when. I don't really feel like being funny on purpose. That doesn't feel very good to me right now. I don't have any creativity. Come here. Do you want your snake? Ugh. This could be a big mistake. It's gonna be kind of loud. He loves this thing. Okay, hold on. Let me get the fuzzy. Yeah, I just have to. I'll feel better. I'll feel better. I don't really like change. I don't like change. But once my body adjusts to it, I usually get back into my rhythm pretty well. I just have to wait for to feel better, to feel a little bit better. Everyone keeps getting mad at me, reasonably so. They keep being like, where's the art? And I'm like, I know. Well, I do owe them the art because they paid me to make it. I'm open to giving out a refund. I don't really care. I'm definitely moving at a very slow pace though. I don't like thinking about the L word. I had this weird ex who loved the L word. Oh my god. Destructive. You're showing off your worst sides. Oh, he doesn't even want the squeaky because there's more. It's kind of a good thing. I don't really want to do it pulling it out of his mouth. All right, keep going with the squeakies. Get your squeaker. I don't really care what other people name their babies, to be honest with you. My thought on people naming their babies weird things is, that's on you. Like, you can do what you want to do. I feel like if somebody's not bullying you for your name, like, people who bully are gonna bully. Bullies are gonna bully. They're gonna find a way to bully. And if it's not for your name, then it's gonna be for the way that you look. It's gonna be for the way that you dress. It's gonna be for things that you like to do. If somebody wants to bully you, they're gonna bully you. I don't think, your name is your name. He can go by something else. I don't have to like the name that she chose, but I also, she chose it. It means something to her. She likes it. I'm not gonna dull somebody's sunshine because it's not mine, I don't want to be mean to her. I think she's going to get enough hate for it as it is. I don't really need to participate in it. I don't have any, strong feelings about it. I don't get strong feelings about many things, to be honest with you. I'm not surprised. She likes eclectic things. By that point, I'm sure everybody's going to have a weird name. I like to live by the philosophy, if I don't know somebody in person and I wouldn't know the information unless I was being parasocial, then I don't have an opinion on it. It's not I don't know. I don't really care. Although I did break that rule today when I found out about Jimmy and Timmy against my will. I did not want to know about that. I was trying to, because I have to use this app to be able to connect to my other account to get to work, do some work, and I was trying to do something and it just popped up. I have been really trying to stay off. I haven't really been on very much. But I don't think you want to know. You can look it up but be warned, it's not appropriate. It's disgusting. It's Jojo Siwa's nickname for Chris Hughes's little friends. His boys, his baseballs, she has a nickname for him, and that's what she chose. Jimmy and Timmy. I was like, this is the last thing I need right now. Are you chewing on a squeak? Yes, you are. No. That's not how it works. Get your squeak. Oh, it's a very crisp 78 degrees in my home. Don't worry, we'll turn on the air conditioning, get it down to 70. I don't want it that cold. I really don't. I'll do 76. I get so cold. There you go, baby. It's not hot where I live. It's really, and there's no humidity in my home. It's barely even humid outside. It's really not a humid place. Minimum, I would be freezing at 70. Whenever there's people here, I do keep it lower because, obviously it's warmer with other people's body temperature. Yesterday, I was giving my friend a huggy poo because I needed one. a very long huggy poo because I was so sad. And I definitely had to make sure that the heat was turned down. It was preparation for huggy poo temperature. Now when I'm sleeping, I do keep it colder because the cats like to sleep with me. Do you have another one yet, baby? My sweet boy. I'm going through a season of change. My life is going through, I'm in my chrysanthemum, what's it called? My chrysalis. I'm in my chrysalis, and I am working on growing my wings to become the newest version of my butterfly. My butterfly is transforming. That's why. And change is hard, and transformation is hard. And that's okay. It's the things that we do for the people that we love. Can you tell me a bedtime story? Once upon a time, my dog had a dog toy and he ripped it apart. The end. I'm 25. I'm 25. That's the thing is my prefrontal cortex is developed, and so my brain is like, okay, you actually have to address your issues. You can't just claw at the walls. You have to address your issues. So I don't really see a therapist, but I reconnected with my old therapist, and I made an appointment last week. I had one last week. I'm making one this week. It's probably not going to be forever. I would like for it to be like we have a goal, and when we meet that goal, maybe we stop seeing each other, have like check-ins. I don't really like therapy like as a every week thing. I find that to be overwhelming for the way that I process. But for right now, it's going to be every week for a little while. No, I'm telling you, it was like right at the end of 24 and like the first few months of 25. I became an adult. You're so cute. I became an adult. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Can I see that? Off. I try to be sweet, but sometimes just gotta be firm. It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. But yes, my parents are very deeply in love, and they also they haven't had they've had a very lovely marriage, but obviously they've known each other since they were 17, I think. So that's a very long time, and they're in their 50s now. So they've gone through a lot, and they're able to offer some insight, and they're very centering for me. For like what's important right now. They really are a power couple. My dad, he was like, yeah, I'm not even the same person I was 5 years ago, and I'm like, yeah, I know, you're far more emotionally available. Not that he's ever been a bad father. He's a wonderful father. I don't think that they were high school sweethearts. I don't know. They went to the same high school. My mom's sister was trying to get her to set her up with my dad because my mom and my dad were friends, but then it ended up not. It ended up working out very differently. My favorite color is orange. But they reminded me that everybody goes through seasons of transformation, and it's how you handle that transformation that's important. So they're helping guide me through that transformation with integrity. Because, you know, when you're young, which I am young, it's really easy to want to be petty and want to be mean and want to be cruel and treat people like they're disposable, which is like, it's not my intuition, but it would feel good. It definitely would feel good to just be like a bitch. But like deep down, I know I don't want to be. And it's not my first instinct to, but I get my moments. So they're helping guide me through my season of transformation with integrity. Okay, that's what I need. I need grounding and integrity. It is very easy to be mean. It is a very difficult choice to be kind and compassionate and considerate. And it's an intentional choice that you have to make. It doesn't always feel good. It doesn't have the same serotonin effects. But it's a huge thing for me. My biggest gripe in life is the way that we treat people like they're disposable, because you can't treat people like they're disposable. Everything is built. Every relationship you've ever had, every friendship, every connection you ever had in your entire life, even with your coworkers, it's built. It's built. You have to build. And it's really easy to forget that and to just treat it like, oh, well, I could just start over with someone else. Yeah, well, you're going to end up in the same fucking place if you don't do anything different. So I'm in a season of transformation. Okay, I'm in my chrysalis. Mango, can you at least pull it all the way out? But it's painful to be in your chrysalis. It doesn't feel good. It feels more comfortable to be your little butterfly, to stay the same little teeny tiny butterfly, but I'm ready to be a bigger butterfly, apparently. Life will test you, and nobody has the answers. Nobody has the answers, but you can just do your darn toot and flip-flop and best and hope for the best. I don't know how many squeakers are left. This man's gonna find every last darn toot and flip-flop in one. No, I have my puppy. My puppy makes me feel not very lonely. Life's gonna test you every fucking day. It's really scary, but you gotta do it. I learned that when you avoid your feelings, what happens is they still haunt you. They're like little ghosts that haunt you around, and they live in the form of anxiety. When you feel that like constant anxiety around you all the time, what it is feelings that you've pushed away and avoided. And to help get rid of that, and it's really limiting, because if you choose not to feel your emotions, yes, it's scary to feel your emotions, but you miss out on so much when you don't, you know? Emotions and vulnerability is the way that you connect with people. You cannot connect with people if you're not willing to do that, which is really scary. It's a really scary thing to do, because you're putting yourself in a position to get hurt. But when you have a strong sense of self, you're going to be able to recover from that, and you don't have to let that define you or like be a part of you. I'm saying all this, but mind you, like I was actually like laying on my couch, like almost screaming, crying today. So mind you, I'm very emotionally fragile. But like, two things can be true. I can feel my emotions in a way that feels very dramatic, and at the same time, I can understand them and I can respond to them publicly and with other people in ways that are appropriate. No, I don't believe in astrology. You said that you got diagnosed with OCD, and I do have OCD, and astrology and tarot are two things that I don't get into, because that kind of stuff really does like mess with my OCD. It's like those like little signs and things. Now I believe in the way of the universe in like a literal sense, not in like a broad, spiritual sense, but I don't do astrology and I do not do tarot. Because then it's like, I used to, when I was like really deep in my OCD, I used to believe anything a magic 8 ball would tell me, which is so stupid. It's like a little magic 8 ball. What is that going to tell me about anything? I always tell myself there is not little people, puppeteering us in the sky. That's not true. That is just not. It's just not true. You make choices that affect your outcomes, and you can't affect other people's outcomes with astrology. It's just you can't control people. No. I don't do that stuff. But I do like to laugh every now and again about astrology. When people are like, I like to tell people, oh, that's so Virgo of you, that's so... Even though, I don't mean it. I mean that with a grain, take it with a grain of salt, Ugh. My dog is a Leo. He's born on August 9th. I had an ex who was obsessed with astrology too. They would always do tarot readings for people. They were weird. And I have to get Mango a birthday gift. I'm thinking, well, I don't know if I'm actually going to get him a gift because I got him some new toys the other day. And I got him his bed, so I think I might just get him more cookies. I got him dog cookies last year, and I got him a bunch of toys. It was his first birthday, so it was a big deal. But I don't think I want to, do all that. No, I ordered them from Etsy. I got him a little birthday cookies. It was so cute. He's my baby. Now, I'm not saying that his second birthday isn't just as special, but last year it came out to be pretty expensive, so I think it would be better to just keep it modest. I'm trying to be more fiscally responsible, especially now that my business finances are completely separate from my personal finances. And I'm thinking about my future, and it's important to save for that and not spend like a crazy person. Oh, I dyed his tail in October of last year, and then I re-dyed it, and now it's fading. My baby though, he's so big. He's 90 pounds. It's only because I've seen stories of people getting the wrong dog back, and I know my dog, I really do, but because he's also a service animal, that kind of makes him more valuable as well. So if somebody wanted to steal my dog, which happens unfortunately, it makes it harder for them to steal him because he has something really distinctive about him. So if I were to pass out or something and he needed to go off somewhere and someone tried to steal him, I know my dog. I can say, that's my dog. Don't touch him. Some Goldens do look the same. Some of them do look the same. Oh, are you going to, what's that? There's only one place in North Carolina that's 7 hours away. Wilmington. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, Mango does have a degree. I think it's in my office, though. That's where I keep all my files. He's not going to get any bigger, but his tail, now that he's 2, is fully fanned out, and it looks so cute. It's something that you just don't notice. When he was a baby, I always worried that he wasn't going to get his full feather tail, but now he's got it. It takes a long time for Goldens to get that full feather. You're going to be in Lexington, Virginia. That's far, yeah. I love the feather tail. No, I don't want a rainbow tail. I don't want anything crazy. I don't like when people look at me and my dog. I prefer not to stand out. It makes me feel weird. Like, why are you looking at us? It's also like when you have a service animal, people are already staring at you, and so I try to minimize that as much as possible. He does deep pressure. He can pick things up for me, just because like it's really dizzying sometimes for me to like lean over and pick something up and then like get back up. I will like fully feel so dizzy. He used to do more, but I'm actually recovering from what he was originally for. He was a cardiac alert dog, but within 4 weeks, I should have a fully... I don't have POTS, no. I have arrhythmia or something like that, hyperrhythmia. My heartbeat is really fast, like crazy fast. But I had a small procedure. Well, I'm definitely downplaying it. It was it wasn't like a crazy, it was like a minor procedure last Sunday or Saturday, something like that, last weekend. I can't really remember. And then I have a little bit of physical therapy and to work my heart rate back up to normal. And then I should be all good. It was Sunday. Oh, yeah. It feels like forever ago. But it was like, and I keep like treating my body like I didn't just like fully have a procedure on my heart. But it should be all good. They said that people my age, after this particular procedure, usually make like 100% recovery and don't have any further issues. Let me see. I believe it was called an ablation or something like that. I don't know. Basically, they like shock your heart rate back into normal. They can do it chemically through pills, which I've tried before. It was not really working for me. Or they can do it through, like, just like physically shocking you with a... I'm not going to go into too much detail about how that goes, but you can look it up if you want. You can see my other animals if they come out. I don't like to bother the cats. Cats are like, you let the cats come up to you. You go up to the dog, though, you know. But I think, yeah, there's Sabi. You know, I don't know what the hell is happening, but everything is just kind of falling apart all at once. However, it's like it all fell apart at once, and now it's like it's in a recovery. Everything's in a recovery period, and it's difficult physically and mentally. However, I'm doing wonderful. I'm handling it in a way that I feel like is as best as I can. With love in my heart. That's what my tattoo means. Where is it? This one that I have to be really careful not to show all the time. It says all in love, and it means everything you do it with love in your heart. It's a really good reminder. Even though I can't even see it most of the time. Are you gonna get the last of them, Mr. Sir? I just killed a spider. Honestly, I would too. I've been noticing some spiders in my office, and I was trying to figure out why, because I don't bring food in the office. Like, that's like a no. That is a hard no. Because if I do, I'm not gonna bring it out. That happened once. And ever since the potato incident. But I've been killing them. I think they're in there because of the wood. But you know what they say? If you see a spider, it's because you changed your routine. They say that they know your routine and they only come out when they know you're gone. And if you see a spider, it means that you changed your routine. But every time people say that, like they'll make videos about it. It's like a common thing. They like make videos about that for views. And so what I always say is, but what if it's their first day? Like, what if it's the spider's first day on the job, and it cracks me up. And one time someone blocked me for saying that. Like the creator blocked me for saying, what if it's the spider's first day? Spiders are too... Yeah, I figured it was probably some like clickbaity shit. One time I'm a very sensitive person, and I'm okay with that. Sensitivity is not a bad thing. Comes with its pluses and minuses, but so does being as somebody with super thick skin, okay? But the first time I ever said that, I started crying thinking about a spider being on its first day in the house. I hope I make them feel like they have a warm welcome. Oh, he's getting his water. Go for it. I'm sorry. I know, Lewis. I know. You should see me. I have hot cross buns. When you buy new tarantulas? I didn't know you could do that. I kept my recorder from the 5th grade, and I've been using it to haunt people in my life ever since. I know how to play a few things on the recorder. I actually don't even know the notes that well. I was a white belt. I never got above the white belt in the recorder, but I kept it. So that recorder is it's very old. Is 14 or 15 years old. I think I could learn. I learned the notes at one point, and then my roommates wanted me to stop playing it. I went through a recorder phase, like when I did the one time that I had roommates, and they did not like it. My roommates were awful, too. They used to put things in the dishwasher without rinsing it first. And then there would just be like spaghetti noodles hanging off of things in the dishwasher. I was like, are you crazy? That's not how it works. Who taught you how to wash dishes? And then they also, one time I put the dishes away to be a good roommate, okay? And I put the blender cap in the wrong spot. Sorry, I didn't know where it went. I didn't think it was like, I didn't put it like, anywhere crazy. I put it in the cupboard with the cups. And then they accused me of hiding it to be funny. And then they excluded me from the sesh. That was strike number 1. Okay, this is like outside of the recorder stuff. That was strike number 1. Strike number 2 was when they had their friends over, and they, what was it? They were getting ready for some little party. I drove them to the party as the DD, but one of their friends left my sink on, and when I got back, it had flooded the apartment. I took care of everything, cleaning it up, but they accused me of flooding the apartment on purpose. And it cost each of us like $250, like a charge for each of us. But they accused me. We were having a conversation about it, and I was like, yeah, I think one of your friends was getting ready in the bathroom and left the water on. And then my roommate goes, yeah, but something's fishy. Like looking at me like I did that on purpose. That was strike 2. Strike 3? Strike 3 was when I had a full-time job. I was working at Starbucks, and I was in college. And they would like text me and be like, hey, do you mind if we like have a few people over? And I said, yeah, okay, whatever. I come home and there's a DJ in my living room, people flooding out on the balcony, people flooding out the front door. Like I can't even get in the apartment. And it's like bumping in there. I was like, this is not a few people. This is a rave in my tiny apartment. Oh my god, the apartment was so small too. There was literally a DJ. That was definitely strike 3. It literally was like the jellyfish. It was so funny. I mean, it's funny now. At the time, it wasn't. I was like, it was 11 o'clock at night, and I just got done closing after a full day of going to school because I had a job, you know? Like, I was, you know, actually, like, doing work. No, they weren't in my room. But I was like, excuse me, guys. Pardon me. Pardon me. I just was like not in the mood, and this was like, mind you, this is strike 3, so this is after the first 2 incidents. The third one happens, and it's just like, all right. And then COVID hit, and my roommate thought she had COVID, and then she was like still going out places. Like, this is like the very beginning, so we didn't know anything about it and all of that, and we were really trying to all be extra safe, and she thought that she had it. Or sorry, I think they go by they or he. No, I'll go with they. But they said they thought that they had it, and they were still going out everywhere and like not being responsible. And I was like, I literally like up and left. And then there was another incident. There was another incident too. I got a cat somewhere between the 3rd and the 4th. I got Sable. That's when I adopted Sable. I was 19 years old, almost 20. Or maybe I was 20, almost 21. I adopted Sable, and they forced me to keep her in my tiny room, which is like the size of my laundry bin. Not my laundry bin, my laundry room, which I'll show you. Don't be weird if there's laundry. I'm depressed, okay? But it's clean laundry at least. I'll show you my laundry room. Yes. Ooh. Hold on. Okay. Well, we'll just put the clean clothes in the bin. Give me a second. Pardon me. There we go. Okay, now I'll show you the awesome size of my laundry room. This is about the size of our bedrooms, okay? They're not very big. They were quite small bedrooms. Yeah, I know, but I don't need people screenshotting my underpants. And they had Sable. They wanted Sable, and I know it's a very big laundry room for some reason. They dedicated a lot of room to that. But they had Sable in there all the time. They didn't like it when she just free roamed, which I was like, you know, when you agreed to let me get a cat, I thought that free roaming was cool. Whatevs. That was part of it. And then when Sable and I did leave, which she was only like that. That was only her situation for maybe 3 weeks, because I left very quick. Mango. They weren't allergic, no. They were just mean. And they didn't like having to like be mindful of my cat. Place. There you go. Mommy just wants to look at you. Down. Yeah, we up and left. I had to leave some of my stuff there because an entire room's worth of things you can't move out. So I just took, my clothes, as many as I could. This was like a few months before our lease ended. And then my roommate, I put my furniture in my room because, first off, I didn't like my roommates. I didn't have that much furniture in the shared space. And I had some things that were valuable to me. And because they were partiers and drinkers and smokers and all of that, I was like, okay, I don't want to leave my valuables here where I'm not around to look at them with these people who are not necessarily the most responsible lifestyle-wise. So I put it in my room. It wasn't to be petty. It was really just like, I'm leaving, whatever. And then my roommate accused me. They couldn't find their wallet. And then they accused me of stealing their wallet and putting it in my room. Like, why would I Literally, why would I do that? Why would I do that? And when I wouldn't let them in there to go check for it because I don't want you going through my things when I'm not here, you don't need to be in my room, because our rooms had locks on them that had a passcode. So in order to let this roommate into the room, I would have to give them the passcode. So now I'm going to be gone for this long stretch of time. You will have the information to be able to get into my room whenever you want. So no, I'm not giving you the passcode. I don't have that. And I know for a fact it was a table that they thought that they left the wallet on that I put in my room. I didn't. I'm a Virgo, okay? And I double checked. There was nothing on the table. I took everything off. I just had, I think it was a TV. Just put it in the room. Yeah, I know he has some fluffy on his tongue. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I think they just wanted control. They're so weird. They were they were not very nice roommates. And I honestly, I'm not saying I was a great friend either at the time. Okay, we were all really young, but these are like party people, and I find that party people don't really care about connection. They care about party. So when I would get my feelings hurt by stuff that they would do, they would be like, "Oh, we don't really care. We just want to. When's the next party? When's the next party, guys? When's the next party?" So that's when I got sober, when I was literally 20. That's all they would ever do, is we had a group chat and it was just for the parties. It's kind of crazy. That's when I decided I wasn't ever going to have roommates again. And mind you, I could not afford it to not have roommates. So I had to take out extra loans. I was able to pay for like 75% of my first apartment out of pocket, like with working, and then I took out I think I was using like $250 a month every month to pay for the rest of it. This was my third year of college, but then I started working the job that I have now, and at the very beginning, I made a lot of money all at once, and that helped me to be able to afford the apartment. I moved into a bigger one, and then it kind of steadied out. I don't make that much money anymore. It evened itself out to like a regular. I heard you make 9 figures now. I don't even know how much money that is. I don't think I've ever made 9 figures. And then the rest of college, I was kind of a loner. I actually didn't go to my own graduation. Just because I first off, graduations are boring. They're boring. Second off, I just didn't want to go. I didn't really care. All you have to, because like imagine your options are you can go to your graduation and sit through that shit, or you could just not and then go pick up the degree. No, I didn't even celebrate privately, really. I think I showed my parents my degree, and then we just, it really didn't matter. It really wasn't a big deal. I don't use my degree. Yet. Someday I will. Mind you. I actually didn't pay that much for my degree. I had a scholarship, and then also I went to UNC Asheville, which is how I ended up in Nashville. It's out of state, so it was a little bit more expensive, but between the scholarship and my parents were very gracious to pay for the first 2 years. They took out loans to pay for the first 2 years for all of us. So that was just the second 2 years. Tar Heels, no, it was the Bulldogs. We were the Bulldogs. No, I didn't get a theater degree. I have a psychology degree. To me, a psychology degree is like a general degree. You can use it for so much. You could further your education, go into teaching. You can use it to, I feel like it just looks good, It's okay. People skills. I don't know. That was my thought. You're going into cinema? I don't know anything about that. You were wrong. I can accept that. I feel like for what I want to do, I would like to do, to own my own funeral home, a green funeral home, you know, where they do composting and stuff, and then plant trees instead of having headstones. So that way, as the tree grows, you know, time passes, and then offer services like preparing little picnics so you can eat under the tree that has your loved one's remains. You know, that the compost is using to grow the trees, you know. I feel like that's like a really lovely way to celebrate life, you know. That's my thought. Don't take my idea, or do. I would like it if that existed in many places. But I feel like for mortuary school and like work getting into mortuary stuff, having a psychology degree looks good and can help move. I feel like that would be able to move you further because it shows that you understand grief. That would be my thought. And also would help me get into a better mortuary school because I already have a bachelor's. That is Edgar. How'd you know? I'm not gonna, although I don't know if I actually want to do that. It's just that's just one of my many thoughts. I think you can do anything you want. I do agree that the awesome college degree is really losing its value. However, I like to believe that I can do whatever the hell I want. Come here, Eddie. Come to mommy. Come to mommy. I like to add to my lore, so I don't like to do the same thing twice. It's like right now I'm an artist. And I always say I'm an artist, a business owner, and a comedian. Those are my three things that I say. But because creating content is like not even at the forefront of what I think I do, but I know that in a way I technically do. I'm a content creator in a way. I just don't really view that. It's never the priority for me. Come here. Yeah. But I don't like to do the same thing twice. I was a waiter, kind of. I was like a for hire waiter when I was 16. And then I quit that and I got into daycare. I was a summer camp counselor for 2 years. And then I quit that and became a barista. And then I quit that and I was working at a fabric store. Just add to the lore, you know? I like to, you know, who's that girl from the Wizards of Waverly Place who always said, oh no, Rainey Rodriguez? She's always got a new job. I like to keep it fresh. Yeah, I'm actually, the job market does make me nervous. Sabi. Was that necessary? I probably would be a really good real estate broker. One thing I inherited from my father is his charisma. I got the charisma. I think I could be a good salesman. You got your bachelor's in chemistry? You know, I used to know somebody in chemistry. Her name was Dr. something. You could be a chemistry teacher. No, I did acting when I went to a middle school of the arts when I was in middle school, obviously. You had to audition for it, and there was like different corps, and mine was theater. And so I had to act, and I hated it. I thought I liked the limelight, but the more that whenever I would like get a role, I always found myself feeling like I just did not enjoy it. I was like, I'm not good at this. It was not my thing. Oh my God, no. I went to the middle school of the arts when Victorious was in its prime. That was insufferable. The way that people acted at that school while that show was on air and at its prime, was insufferable. I wish that there were cameras rolling for real so I could show you. It was, I mean, these people, everyone thought they were the main character. It was so cringy, but it was cute. It's okay. But because it was such a small school, unfortunately, we didn't have very many elective options. And you also didn't get to choose your elective. So I got placed in this one elective called handbells. And it's like these bells that you hold in your hand, and everyone has a different note, and you ring the bell when the note comes and it forms a song. And I got forced into doing handbells on a every other day for 2 years of my life. There was also piano and also PE. I got put in creative writing too. I think I actually liked the handbell elective. But in high school we had online PE. If you could do PE online over the summer. You just had to put, you'd have to pretend like you ran the mile. And then you had to go in and take a test. And I'm pretty sure I passed with an A. Yeah, but the online PE was really discriminatory because if you were like visibly overweight, you would not be allowed to take online PE, which is not cool. That's who it should be for. But I passed the test. Yeah, I know. I think they had good intentions, but like imagine not being able to take online PE because you were too big. Aw. Yeah, I faked my workouts. I lied for the entirety of online PE. Because I know I'm athletic. I don't need them to do that. I don't need them to measure my athleticism. This was in the Michelle Obama era that I took online PE. You know how she was. She was, always, she took away all the sodas and made them diet. And she took away the chips and made them the baked versions. And that's what we had to deal with for a really long time. I don't know if it ever ended. Yeah, she took away the ice cream. We were all really mad about it. She took away the French fries. You couldn't have anything. I mean, my parents didn't let me eat at school. They always packed my lunch for me, but everyone was really mad about it. They were not cool. Mainline, I actually am a huge advocate for food, the way that you eat and how it affects your body, but also like in a healthy way, which is kind of hard to balance. But I'm telling you, when you're 15 and you're hormonal and you want chips. Wasn't me, but it could have been. I used to really like, at that age in my life, I used to eat like a bird for some reason. I used to like unsalted pretzels. It was a really sad life. My only gripe these days is Red 40. I wish people understood how much Red 40 affects you. Oh, here we go. And when you cut Red 40 out of your diet, it like really does affect your life. I cut it out and I felt so much better. I'll eat it in moderation. Obviously, it's in everything. So I'm just mindful of when I do it. It makes you so hyperactive. It makes your brain foggy. It can cause so many different issues that when you don't feel good physically and you're like, oh, like what's going on with my body? Red 40. Red 40 has like different chemicals in it that like they all have different effects on your body. It's really crazy. Are you gonna get it? He's never had Red 40? That's amazing. I would like to I don't know if I would want to raise my children like 100% away from Red 40, but because like if, if somebody were to bring something into school or whatever, I wouldn't want to be like, oh no, you can't have that because there's red 40 in it. But I think that I would want to have a lot of snack options at home that are not red 40. You know, if you never had it, you don't know what you're missing out on. I know I'm not going to be, there's balance. There's a balance between offering. It's like you wouldn't feed your dog things that are not good for your dog, so why would you do that to your kid? That's kind of my thought on it. Like you want to raise your dog to live as long as possible. I think it's nice to also want to raise your kid to live as long as possible and to be able to make choices to have a long life too. You have to care about your... Why would I care more about my cat's diet than my kid's diet? That's my thought on it. Whenever people tell me that they'd be missing out, I think that there are so many delicious foods that are good for you too. And you can have, junk food in moderation. Just having a good balance. Everything in balance, in moderation. I gave him a marshmallow the other day. Speaking of which, I think I'm out of my s'mores phase. It was really short-lived. And the reason it was short-lived is because I put it away. I put it it was sitting on the counter, so I would just make one. I would make one every day. But then I put it away, and now I don't need it anymore. So I don't think I actually wanted it. I think it was just because it was right there. No, Mango does not beg for people food. He accepts it, but he doesn't beg for it. My favorite people food to give him is actually on the counter. This is my favorite people food. We share it together. I believe it's good for him. Well, it's not bad for him. It's not for dogs. It's my pretzel rods. He loves pretzel rods. It's our food that we eat together. It's the one thing that he eats. This and popcorn. The skinny pop, the unsalted popcorn, with the sunflower oil instead of the whatever oil. He loves his pretzels. And Edgar loves his dog food. Mango's dog food. Come, Mango. Sit. He can be even more gentle. It's a trick of him. He's gentle. 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 Good boy. Let me see. He doesn't want me to be in his mouth, but I would get it if I had both hands. I give Mango right now, he eats Spot and Tango, which has actually gotten more expensive, like really expensive, but I have to wean him off of it. He loves it though. It's really hard because he loves that food, but it's expensive. No, it's still in his little mouth. It's expensive, but he loves it and it's so good for him. So I'm not sure if I just want to adjust the budget in other ways to be able to keep accommodating for it, or if I should wean him off of it onto something less expensive. But he loves that food, and he's had a noticeable difference. He's shinier, he's got more energy, he's happier. Yeah, anything that's good for your animals is always so expensive. But I think there's a middle ground. This is I think it's freeze-dried food. It's not raw. I don't want to feed him raw. Every vet has told me not to feed my dog raw. But this is it. It's a freeze-dried fresh food. It has minimal ingredients. So you get the benefit of feeding your dog fresh food, but without having to store it like you would feed fresh food, It's just it's not cheap. But also what I could do is do half and half. Like instead of, they give me 2 monthly shipments and I could buy 1 a month. And then, yes, my HOA knows about my pets. He's a service animal and then he is a registered emotional support animal. So between the two of them, we're all good. Also, as long as your pets combined don't weigh more than like, I think it's 120 pounds, you're good. Half Spot and Tango, half like a nice kibble, you know? So that way he's still getting the benefit without having to sacrifice his food. He loves that food. He doesn't really have a job. He's just an ESA, so that way I have to pay $15 a month. And he's a service animal, not for the fees, but if it's a benefit. He would be, I know, he won't let me get the fuzz. He would be $300 like deposit and then $15 a month, which is crazy. No, the cats eat dental food. They eat the science diet dental food because both of them have had tooth extractions. And that's what they recommended. And they like that. I farted and it whistled. The science diet food is only $30 per bag, so it's not bad. Isn't that right? You're not as expensive. No, you're not. You're not expensive. And they go through 1 bag a month. Look at mommy with your one little eye. You're so cute. Stop talking about Jimmy and Timmy. They go through 1 bag a month, $30. My cats, I want to get them their teeth done regularly because the tooth surgery was expensive, and I feel like it's less expensive to be proactive and just get them to get their teeth cleaned once a year with their normal pet visit. I also need to figure out their claws because they won't let me clip their claws, but his back claws are getting long. And I just know that it's probably not comfortable, so I want to talk to the vet about being willing to do their claws. It would make me feel better because I can't do it. Mango doesn't need his teeth cleaned yet. She always says, every time she sees him, she goes, "Oh, new puppy teeth. Is he a year?" And I'm like, no, he's 2. He just gets a lot of bones. He'll let me do his feet when he's sleeping. Sometimes I can do like one toe at a time. But by the time I get to all 10 toes, because he has to be really relaxed to let me squeeze on the paw pad to be able to do it. Mind you, I'm doing this by myself. If there was someone else here with me, we could totally get the feet. We could totally get, because he handles himself so well. We could totally get his toes. Careful with bones. Yeah, that's a good point. He just likes, here's his bone over here. He nibbles off the smoked part and then that's it. He likes to nibble on the little pieces on the outside and then once he gets it all off, he ignores it. But he likes those, he likes the big ones. He likes the big bones. Oh my gosh. Well, he only nibbles on the outside, so I have to get him a big bone. Aww. He doesn't have any hard toys. He only has, his hardest toy, I think, is the little soccer ball right here. He's got, but it's very soft. It's his half deflated soccer ball, but it's like made to be like that. This is his favorite toy. He loves that toy. Years. Oh, yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Edgar will tolerate it and then it like reaches a point. Okay, Mango off. But he's gentler with Edgar than he is with Sable. He likes to play with Sable. He likes to play bow at her. But with him, he likes to lick Edgar. Sable is definitely still under the couch, I think. No? Saby, there's your ball, Mr. Mango. His naked tennis ball. What's that thing called? The popsicle? His big popsicle? Some fuzz. It's usually just dog toys. Oh, there you are. No, Sable is more friendly. Sable's the more outgoing one. Mango, are you excited to have 2 days? You have International Mango Day today, and then you have your birthday tomorrow. Not tomorrow, August 9th. See, he gets worked up around her. He wants to play. Edgar has really sleek, shiny fur. And Sable has like thick fur. They're both short hair, but hers is just like thick and it's duller. And she's also smaller. She walks different. Like, they just do different things. And I know, like, if... I don't know, you can just tell I can tell who they are by what they're doing. Like the way they enter the room. Also, Edgar keeps his collar on. Sable doesn't. The reason I make sure Edgar has a collar on is because he only has one eye. And so he can get spooked easily if somebody, him or Sable, walks up behind him and he doesn't hear it. So him having the little bell on his collar, little twinkle when he walks, helps the other animals to know that he's coming in the room and not to spook him. I know, I've never been able to wear a bracelet because I don't have much wrist. It runs in the family. We get it from my dad. We don't got much nothing going on in the wrist department. Mango's bandana, he got it from his groomer. I just haven't taken it off yet. I keep meaning to, I just don't. I keep forgetting. I didn't get my medicine today. I refilled it. I woke up and I didn't feel good because, like, you know, obviously you're not gonna, nothing feels good right now. And I was like, oh, crying. Oh, I have to do something hard. I have to call the pharmacy. So then I did at 8:30. And they didn't fill my prescription. So now I have to call them again tomorrow and make sure that everything was okay. But the benefit is, tomorrow, if I still don't have my medicine, I will feel better because I'm not going to be withdrawing as hard from it. No, I don't do any cleaning until the morning. I do need an assistant. I need an assistant to prepare the rest of my taxes. I need an assistant to, because they're due by September, so I need to get them in early next month. I need an assistant to book an appointment with my with that guy, with that old man, to get the 401k going. I forgot what it's called. Anything. It's 401k, Roth IRA, blah blah blah. Talk to him. Pretend like I know what he's saying long enough to be able to get the things figured out. Something about retirement. And then I also need someone to fill out a form with one of my banks, and I need someone to switch over everything to my bank business card that I just keep refusing to do for some reason. And I also need somebody to answer all the messages on my Etsy, and I need somebody to answer all the messages on my Instagram, and I need somebody to post all the content and decide what can be posted and what can't. I need somebody to mail out the videos. I need somebody to pack the orders. I need somebody to clean the house. And I need somebody to do the laundry. And I need somebody to clean my car. My car is actually pretty clean. And I need somebody to pick out what doormat to put out because I haven't had a doormat for... You can do some of that yourself. Shut up. I need somebody to pick out what doormat to choose because I have 3 doormats. I'm between the watermelon one and the lavender one. But it has to be completely for free. Because I can't, if an employee would complicate my taxes. So, but the employee is going to be me. I'm going to be the one who does it. Well, the lavender one I can use in I can use that in the fall, but I can only use the watermelon one in the summer. So I really think I should go for the watermelon. I like cleaning too. I just don't always have time to do it. But it doesn't really get that messy because it's just me. It's just the fuzz. I like to think that my doormats make my neighbors happy, so I like to choose the ones that make them happy. But my neighbor doesn't like me, the one across from me. At least I think he doesn't. Because one time my dog got out and I just froze. And he's an older man. And he was like sniffing my neighbor, and for some reason I didn't think to call him and go back and like go get him. So he like almost basically went into his house. And now every time that I open my front door and he has his front door open, he closes it and goes back inside until we come out. But it's like, no sir, he's on a leash, I promise, he's a good boy. This happened months ago. Forgive and forget. At a certain point, oh, bye, Mainline. I hope you have a lovely evening. Forgive my puppy Mango. To be fair, he has a cat, but he seems to really have been holding. He seems to be holding on to this. The other day, yeah, I have somebody to help me with my retirement account. It's some old dude that my accountant recommended. I don't like my accountant. Well, I mean, I do like her, but what I don't like about her is that she calls me all the time to try and remind me to do stuff. And I don't like it when people try to hold me accountable to doing things and I really don't want to do them. She's like, it's like a call every day, and I have to ignore it. And then she sends me an email, and then I ignore it, and then she sends me another email being like, if you don't respond by this time, we're going to believe you no longer. Yeah, I know she's doing her job. It's been really hard lately. It's hard. There's so many steps, and it feels like money people speak a different language sometimes. So I had to have a friend of mine like decode it for me. And then I was able to work through the steps. And we've made progress. Let me get it. Thank you. I got the fuzz. Imagine this being in your teeth. I'm more financially literate than I was. But I'm not that financially literate. I can only do so much. Oh, and the other day... This isn't that funny. when I got that stain on my ceiling from my neighbor leaving her dishwasher on and it leaking through, the guy came in here, whatever. Actually, what was I looking at it for? Oh yeah, okay, I was trying to see if I had gas in my apartment because I had a sulfur smell, and I was like, okay, they make it so that way if there's like a gas leak, that it smells really bad, so that way it signals to you that something is wrong. And so I had this strong sulfur smell, and I was like, okay, what does this smell? What's going on? Check to see if I have any gas in my apartment. And I did that by checking my bills. And I remembered that I always get this bill in my email from my apartment for something, and I always ignore it because I thought it was just like something that they were like, hey, we're charging you this. Turns out that it's actually the people who have been calling me for 2 years straight because I haven't been paying the bill. So I owed like $300 in water bill. And we had water bills or something like that. It was like water. Pretty sure it was water. I had like $300 and like this is 2 years worth of water bills. No, it was fine. I think it barely affected my credit score because it was such a small debt. But I kept getting these notices and I was like, what is this? Like, what debt do I owe? It felt like, I was like, and I probably should have cared more, but it was from some dumbass, like, I was just like, what is this in my inbox every month? They're not gonna die over $300. And I need my water. If I had known, I would have paid it. I just didn't know. It was so rude. Sometimes I find out that if you just don't, sometimes it's fine. That's what I've learned in my adulthood. You sometimes just don't care. Just wait until it's important. No, that's probably not good advice. I'm very responsible with many things, but one thing I'm really bad at is all these bills because they're due on different days. So I have my car insurance on auto pay, finally. My dad is my guarantor for my student loans. So what he does is he pays my student loan and then he goes into my bank account, which I gave him access to. He's a perfectly reasonable man. He's not going to steal my money. And he takes out the amount that he like pays himself back. It's not very adult of me, but sometimes like those little things just mean a lot. There's nothing wrong with having somebody support you in little ways, you know. He also pays my phone bill, but it's only $5 a month. He doesn't charge me for that. The thing is, my mom and my dad together as a team, they can work together on those bills. It's not like they have to do all the bills and clean the house and run the business. Well, they don't have a business, but they do their jobs, take care of their pets. They don't have to do that all by themselves. They have each other for that. For me, at this point in my life, it's me. I do the bills, I do the cleaning, I do the animals, I do the taking care of myself, God forbid. I do the car, I do everything. And so when somebody does offer a little bit of support, as far as like, it's still my money, I'm still paying for it, but when he was like, I'll take this off your shoulders so the way they stop calling you and me, I was like, you know what? Yeah, hell yeah. I just have really strong nails. I think you're just kind of born with it, or you're not. Some people like it, some people hate it. I like it. I like having long nails. I don't really like having short nails. Every time I do, because this part of my skin right under my nail hasn't touched anything in so long, because it's always being covered by nail. it feels weird, so I just keep them long. I also don't like they're so strong. So some people have long nails and they have really like thin nails, but mine are very strong. I have fortuitous nails. Sometimes they break. I'm surprised they're as strong as they are because I forget to eat all the time, so I'm definitely not getting enough protein. Definitely not getting enough anything ever. Iron. So I just think that they're naturally strong. Oh, you're gonna get a wedding planner? I wanted to get married once. It's okay. Marriage isn't off the table until I decide it's off the table. Play hard to get? No. Play hard to get rid of. That's my baby boo-boo bear. Imagine having a hard time getting rid of me. That's what I keep telling myself. At least I'm a nice person. Imagine having to get me off your back. No, I'm not clingy. I'm not being clingy. I'm also not really playing hard to get rid of. I'm rid of. I'm rid. I'm in the trash can. Oh, Mr. Mango, it's time for us to go to bed. Are you ready, Mr. Sir? No, Lewis, I'm not going to bed with you. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, never mind. Don't ghost people, that's mean. Unless they're like really mean. In which case, go ahead. People are not disposable. Relationships are built. Anyways, I have to go. We have to go get a stick for my dog, and I'm nervous because my neighbors are weird as hell. I can't show you where my apartment is, but I can see it from here. So we're within a safe distance. And we have bougie Wi-Fi because we're outside, so shut the fuck up. I've personally been saying fart in a bag Wi-Fi. Like if you were using a fart in a bag and connecting a wire to it. Everyone, today we're doing orange and black, but see, yeah, there's no patches on these ones. Angel, I got blocked by somebody because because I said that their hairdo looked like whipped cream. And they verbally harassed me, and they blocked me. If you don't want me to say it, then change your do. And the thing is, other people said it too, but I guess I just get blocked. I wasn't even being mean about it. All I said was, can I borrow some of your hair from my ice cream? So do you mind shaking up should I shake up the bottle? And people can't handle honesty these days, really. They can't handle the honesty. They can't handle the truth. Should I film my neighbor? I think I should film her. I think we should walk by her and try and film her. It's the perfect amount of trolling for this point. But I'd have to point it right at her like this. Okay, I think I can do it. Come on, buddy. She's gone. Come on. Mingy, I'm trying to get you a stick. Wait, oh wait, this is actually the wrong way. We have to go this way. This is where it gets scary. Sometimes I sleep with my door unlocked just in case somebody wants to sneak in and just end it all. Wouldn't that be a dream? Let's find you a stick. Oh my god, there's a wild baby's breath. Get over here. Mango, this is important. No, wait, is it? No, these are daisies or something like that. Oh my god. Wait. Uh-huh. Aww. Wait, pretty. Wait. Oh my god. Aww. Okay. Come on, puppy. Wait, I see wildflowers. Weird tism stem. Wait. My shoes. I see different flowers. This might be baby's breath, but it might just be the same exact flowers. Oh no, it's the same ones. Okay, focus, Ylime. Let's get the stick. This is where it gets scary. There might be a snake. I don't like snakes. But I can do this for my puppy. Oh, it's a dragonfly. He's eating grass. Come on, buddy. This is for the stick. Get a stick. Yeah, well, that doesn't apply to snakes. Come on, buddy. There you go. You want a stick? Mingo, look. Mingo. Oh, I think I have to grab one for him. Okay, I can do this. There's no snakes. I don't see any snakes. Okay. Okay, I think he wants it. You like this one? Ah, sit. Wait up. Hey. No. Mango. Mango, wait. Mango. No. Mango. For real. Mango. Wait. Okay. Go on. Good. Oh, she's running with it. Okay, Mommy has heart problems. Mommy can't handle that. We gotta go find a neighbor. I wanna film somebody without their consent. Let's go. Oh. You're so cute. We'll definitely find someone down here. Oh, you know he's happy when he starts shaking his butt like that. Oh my god, I found somebody, but it's the maintenance guy. He wants to show them his stick. Come on, buddy. It's nice because nobody can walk in our way. He's really taking up the whole sidewalk. Whenever we come over here, I show him the world's biggest stick. And he blows his mind every time. Yeah, I'm literally gonna get myself a leukemia. There's a tiger butterfly. Wait, pretty. Where'd it go? No, come back. Wait. Oh. Butterfly. The only thing better than a butterfly is a bunny. I love seeing little bunnies. Sometimes Mango chases the butterflies and it's really cute. Imagine chasing the butterflies with pretty mountains in the background. That's really all you could ever want in life. Hey. Come in. What the hell are you doing? Let's go look at the world's biggest stick. We're almost there. I'm telling you, this is literally the biggest stick you'll ever see in your entire life. Come on. Mango. Oh my god, there's another butterfly. I really just left my dog. Mango. Mango. Come here. Oh. Maybe he doesn't want me. This is his opportunity to go if he wants it. If they want to leave, let him go. Mango. I'm standing next to the world's largest stick and I'm holding a big stick that I specifically went out of my way to get for him, and yet all he wants is to sniffy. Somebody's gonna think that he doesn't have an owner and that they're gonna report him or something. Gotta get my dog. I forget that we're like in public, kind of. Mango, come on. Come here, baby boy. Come here. Yes, we get to the world's longest stick, but I just wanted to bring him with us. There it is. The world's biggest stick. The world's biggest stick. Have you ever seen a stick bigger than that? I know I haven't. I mean, good night. That is huge. Yeah, he probably could carry it. Everything reminds me of him. Good night, Irene. More like good night, Helene, because that's how this happened. It fell down in the hurricane. And nobody picked it back up. Which I feel like is kind of wrong, you know? Like, come on, guys, let's get the cleanup crew out here. Still have some stuff on the ground. Yeah, see, that's the world's biggest stick. Kind of reminds me of him when he's okay. The tip is brown. Okay, you're disgusting. Helene, no, it was actually in September. I remember because I had just turned 25. It was like a little gift from the universe. I'm excited to see what this year's gift is going to be. I'm hoping it's, well, I don't know. Maybe death. Girl, that's just a tree. But isn't a tree just a stick? A big one that we let grow with roots? What is really the difference between what I'm looking at here and what I'm looking at here, other than size, really? I can't think of anything. Let's go, baby. We have places to be and people to see. Always. Yeah, and the thing is that tree, well, that stick, it's a stick, and the roots are not in the ground anymore. It would be humbled by somebody else's tree. There's my landlord. Should we say hi? Or should we avoid? It's going to be hard to avoid when you got such a cute dog. Oh, she's walking away. Hey! Yeah, I want to go find somebody. I want to talk to somebody. Oh, maintenance man. We might get a hello. Hi, how are you?
I haven't been back to check your ceiling. How's it looking?
It looks fine to me. I haven't noticed the stain isn't even there.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay, thank goodness. All right, I'll see you.
Thank you. Was he flirting with me? He was definitely trying to hit it. He was definitely trying to get back to the apartment. I should have said that it wasn't looking good. He wanted me so bad. We should go back and say that there's a leak in the ceiling. You're right, we should go back and invite him out to lunch. In my bedroom. He wanted me so bad. He said take care, which means he cares about me. Which is more than most men say. Okay, watch out for this person's truck, buddy. Yeah, you're right. I haven't called my mom, so I should probably tell her. I should tell her about him. I should tell her about us. Let's get him. That was like real serious. He went into my apartment. I mean, he was in my apartment Tuesday night. He like drove out of his way to come to my apartment. So, granted, it was because there was a leak, but I mean, he could have just chosen not to. I heard his wife in the background of the call. Yeah, okay, yes. Yeah, he is a maintenance man, but that's a respectable career. I like a man. Well, I don't like men, but I like someone who can take care of the home. He could really be that for me, yeah. Oh, bird. Coochie, coochie, coo. Hi, buddy. Come on, buddy. Here, I'll carry the stick. Off. Off. I know. Wait. He. The only other option really is to go out to a park and find somebody. That's the only way we're gonna. Oh my God! What have you done to my living room? The maintenance can't fix my Wi-Fi. This is being filmed on Edgar's left eye. I have to pick up the fluff. I don't want to. Fluffy fluff. Okay, Fluffy. That maintenance man wanted me so bad. We gotta go get him back. Okay, I actually have to clean real quick.